Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Ira. I'm here today presenting a new journal. Actually, it's an album, mini book, or pop-up book, whatever. It's more like a toy, but still it's not very big, but it's just a journal as well as a photo book or memorabilia keeper or whatever. So the dimensions are 14 centimeters or about 6 inches and something like 8 inches, or as I guess it's about 20 centimeters, and it's rather not very thick, but still not very thick, sorry, but still. Let me show. So it's called the Fairy's House, and I would say it's dimensional, very dimensional, and I used a lot of dimensional decorations here to create this, layers. And the main constructional frame of the journal is made of cardstock cutouts. I mean the shapes of the houses, as you can see, and I used a lot of die cuts, fussy cut images, stamping. Some handmade toppers and some pre-made toppers. Let's see. So this is the cover. So you can put anything inside, anything like this. For example, if you put a picture, it will be a picture, but there is something inside already. This is a wooden chip, a wooden slice covered with the moss imitation texture paste. Some label to write on, and some die cut leaf. And as you can see, I adjusted some pieces just to combine all of them together. And each of the signatures, as you can see, is hand sewn to the main part, and there is another binding made of tapestry piece. Okay, some pieces falling out. This is glued to the writing paper. All the writing paper here is, and fussy cut die cut image just to decorate. All the paper here is authentically vintage, apart from some coffee dyed pieces. I will name them. So this is scrapbooking paper, coffee dyed piece, and this page is taken from my old student's day, university days notebook with different notes. This one is coffee stained. This is the also coffee stained page from the magazine, and a fussy cut and stamped image. All of these are old vintage papers from different old vintage notebooks. This one is coffee dyed, stamped, and these two originally old. This is, as you remember, Paper Outpost. I mentioned this channel and the tricks of using book pages in the previous video, and so I made a lot of them, at least a couple, and so I'm using them up here as well. So this is the mini booklet with decorations. This one is a ledger, as you call it, right? And they are stamped, decorated, and can be used for writing or just putting something inside and gluing, fixing, whatever. All the book pages are taken from old Soviet books or old botanical books or dictionaries. And one more decorated page. This is the resin word. I have some molds, and some of them I made, some of them I bought. Fussy die cuts and cutouts, and I some dimensional decorations here, and I glued them, I fixed them with texture paste, and I gave a good amount of texture paste so you can see it in different places. Like, I made it on purpose because I wanted it to, first of all, to create this puffy effect. On the other side, on the other hand, it's just to make sure it doesn't fall ever. Yeah, and as you can see, the majority of pages, apart from the writing pieces, are with doodled frames. Yeah, I doodled the frames. So this is one of my favorite tricks or types of decorations. A handmade envelope. This one is made of scrapbooking paper, 6x6. Some stamping, some die cuts, and this is a felt topper, and this is the original, let me say, it's like a calendar. I don't know how you call it. We have this, maybe you don't have this type of calendars, when you tear every single page the day when it's gone. So this one is just a collection of different stuff that goes here. You can keep anything, as you can see, and one more die cut for decorating. Some stamping, some old and not only old but coffee dyed pages. As you can see, one more. This stamp, it comes from my daughter's notebook. When she was little, she was trying her signatures, like make her signatures. These are they. Okay, some die cut. And that's it. So one more. First of all, it's a frame. It's glued on the 3 sides, and it's absolutely loose here, so you can insert a picture here or anything. Die cuts, fussy cut images, and the handmade plaster chip or plaster topper with the imprint of a piece of grass. I made it 2 or 3 years ago. Also, as you can see, I colored it with Tim Holtz Distress pens, and as you can see, also it's fixed with the texture paste, which gives a nice lininess. I can see. One more birdie, rather sturdy, I mean, and another place for writing. Some die. Well, as you can see, everything is quite clear. One more page from my older notebooks. It's original. I mean, the color is original. Nothing is changed. Some words in Russian and in English, I guess. Yeah, this one is one of my leaflet of tractor driver forms, coffee dyed ones, and some stamping, and another page. Yeah, all of them are sewn towards the piece of linen. This is linen, original linen. Okay, one more paper outpost booklet with some die cuts and stamping, made of a book page and a page to write on, and another different calendar page with some hidden spot. This one is an original stamp, by the way. This stamp is also original. I bought it like about 5 or 6 years ago, a collection of stamps, and from different countries. One more page. This is a metal topper. Yeah, it's made of metal in general, and die cuts and fussy cut images. So it's about the spice, and it's about the herbs, actually. No spice. It's about the herbs, and that was a tiny book on herbs, growing the herbs in the kitchen garden, and here it is. And yes, I stamped something on top, but as this one is quite glossy, as you can see, it's smeared a lot, but I don't mind. I decided not to clean it or something because it creates this aged look quite well. Some more stamping. Oh, wow. Here is the tracing paper piece, also coffee dyed. So as you can see, a lot of places to write, to keep a diary. One more page with the composition with some 3D decoration as well. Die cuts, fussy cut, as usual. Some I forgot it. What we call this non-sticky horrible stuff that we always have to seal with additional layer of glue. I just washi tape. This one is my favorite, I would say, because it holds the anemona, or what windflower, windflower from my garden. I took it this year, pressed it, and it's very soft. It's very, velvet-like, and it reminds me of the garden, which is gone because we sold the summer house this year for many reasons, and now I don't have any place apart from the nature and the tiny apartment. But still, okay. I mean, that's kind of a memory. I still have some of them left, so it's not the last one. So I don't pity giving it here. Okay, some stamping again, and some pages, and the last page. This is the back cover. As you can see, it's kind of a trifold or something, maybe, and the same construction from the paper outpost. And here it goes. This one is a fussy cut image of the window, is the window in the house, and die cuts, and you can write in here as well. By the way, this is also an old page from some school book, reference book, and two tags. Decorated tag with some stamping. This is a label property of that you can use to name the journal, or if you want to give it as a gift, and a little label like with a little card saying about the name, the date, the place, and so it's the House of Fairies. Yes, why the House of Fairies? Because this flower made the whole name. When I fixed it in here, I saw that, yes, it's the House of Fairies. And this is the back side. Also notes, pictures, whatever. As you can see, it's rather loose. So, and because there is no hard spine, all the spines are fabric. Therefore, I took this bow, this actually piece of the same linen that is used for binding here. It's hand stitched. I mean, I hand stitched the edges. Somewhere they are loose, somewhere not, because when you fold it, it can be somehow loosened. And the edges are not closed because I want it to be rough as usual. And I will use it as a bow, like this. So today it goes, or maybe when I upload the video, it will already be on Etsy. Once again, I would like to remind that if you buy directly from me, it will cost cheaper because I will take out all the Etsy and all the third parties expenses, so you will only have to pay the shipping and the main price, and probably the fee for the money transfer that you will have to pay when transferring the money directly. But still, anyway, it will be cheaper than the full price on Etsy. And if you're buying from the USA and you have to pay sales tax, it will be way cheaper buying directly from me. There is one safe money transfer system. I'm not going to name it here, but get in touch with me if you're interested, or just go. You can see the Etsy link, and Etsy it's here below. Yep. Thank you. I hope you liked it, and hope to see you soon. Bye bye. And I have forgotten to mention that it comes with a bag of goodies. You can see some here, die cuts, and some tags and labels, and some secret goodies, surprise goodies here. And you cannot see them, but they are here. So that's it. That's kind of a kit, so that you could decorate it or use for different projects. This time, thank you and bye-bye.